Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to do a detailed review of the Sennheiser Momentum 2 True Wireless earphones announced in India last month. So Momentum 2 is the successor of the hugely popular Momentum released last year. So this is an upgraded earphone with better features offered. The earphones are priced $24,999 in India, and they come with really great hardware and features being offered. So how good it is, we'll analyze in this detailed aspect. So we have already done a detailed unboxing of these earphones, so you can check out that video in case you want to have a look at what all comes inside the box package. Now let's go deep into the review part. Now first let's have a look at the design and comfort fact. So you can see that this is the box package of the Momentum 2 True Wireless earphones. You can see it's made of a cloth kind of finish. The Sennheiser logo is at the top, and you can see it's really well built. You have the USB Type-C port and the connecting options, and all the details mentioned here. Opening up, you can see the True Wireless 2 earphones. You can also see the Sennheiser branding inside. Now taking this out, so this is the Sennheiser Momentum 2 earphones. So you can see that at first look you might find this a bit too bigger for your ears, because you can see that the size is definitely slightly higher compared to some of the competition in this price segment, but then once you wear it, then only you find it how comfortable it is. Now you can see that the build quality looks really good. We have the charging ports here. You also get the wear detection. That means when you remove the earphones from your ear, the wear detection acts. You can see the LED notification and the buds XL. The buds looks pretty good. You can also change the size of the bud, and you can see that this area is definitely a bit thicker, but then you can also see that it's kind of a brushed metal finish on the top along with the Sennheiser branding. So overall the build quality looks really good. It's very lightweight and easy to use as well. Now when you use it for quite some time, we initially thought that you might find it a bit hard to use for longer term, but even after using for like longer term, we did not see any sort of issues. In fact, the comfort was really good. We did not see any sort of pain in the ears, and the overall comfort of using even for longer time was really good. So Sennheiser has done a really good part here in terms of comfort, even though the earphones looks bigger in size, but in reality it is really comfortable even for longer use. So that's the design and build quality. Now overall fit and finish looks really good. And as I said before, the only thing what was kind of slightly weird was the size. It definitely projects out from your ear, especially for my ears. It was definitely slightly bigger in size, but then again comfort was really good. Now talking about the features offered, so these Momentum 2 wireless earphones have IPX4 rating. That means it can take up a splash of water, so that water rating is included here. Then you get Bluetooth 5.1, that's the latest one. So you get 5.1 compared to 5 on many of the earphones, the True Wireless earphones. Then apart from that, the codecs supported are SBC, AAC and aptX. The Qualcomm's aptX is also supported. Then there is active noise cancellation. We'll come back to that in a while. So it's very good seal and isolation for your earphones. Now it's a 7mm dynamic driver on the Sennheiser TWS2. Now next let's talk about the max volume. So we have been using these earphones for more than 3 weeks now, and we are pretty impressed with what Sennheiser offering here. And the max volume is really good. You can actually hear at around 80-85%. That should be more than enough for normal users, unless you want to have that kind of effect. 80 to 85% volume is really useful. So you can get better battery life also with around 70 to 80% of volume as well, instead of going with the full volume. Now next let's talk about the call quality. So we have received a lot of calls using these, and they are really good. We did not see any sort of complaints or issues. Even when other speaker was listening to our voice, there was no sort of issues. It was clear, and it's really good in terms of sound quality as well, and the voice clarity is again really good. Now next let's talk about the bass performance. So that's something which many have been asking us, how good is the bass. Now the bass is really good on these earphones, but it's not a kind of earphones which you get the thumping or punchy bass. It's kind of a balanced performance. You get really good balance of bass, mids and high. So that is something which Sennheiser Momentum TWS offers. Good clarity, good voice clarity. The treble is good, and so is the bass. So it's a good balance of all the bass, the mids and the highs. So that's why the Momentum TWS is kind of good. Now the new Sennheiser's app offers some options. We'll just see that. So this is the app. You can see that now we're connected. There are a couple of options. One is the equalizer. You can see that you can go with the bass or the treble or have a balanced one. So you can just drag this and get the best experience you want. If you want more of a bass, you can go here. If you want more of a treble, you can go here. If you want balanced and a more kind of customized one, you can go here. Then you can add a preset here. Then there is also transparent hearing option. That means you can actually get aware of the sound available around you. That means when you're walking in a street, you also get an awareness of the sounds around the street. So that's transparent hearing. So if you don't want, you can just turn it off, and that's the option. If you want to just focus on the music alone, then you can turn off the transparent hearing. Now that's the equalizer and the transparent here. Now if you go to settings, now these earbuds have these touch controls here. So these are the touch controls, extremely responsive touch controls. So you can actually increase or decrease the volume, toggle the ANC, then accept calls, play or pause. All those things are included. Now what this app offers is, say for example, here we have the earbuds customization. So by default you can see these are the customization options available. For example, I have the right earbud single tap is active noise cancellation. Say for example, if I want to change it, what I can do is just press and hold this. So you can actually change them. Say for example, if I want to change from ANC, I can just tap and you can select whatever you want. So this is basically very useful feature, because you can actually customize what you want with single tap, double tap or triple tap. Say you're using a feature called ANC frequently, then you can go with the ANC for single tap. So that way you can customize all the aspects using that, which is really a good option to have. So we've been pretty impressed with the sound quality offered by the Sennheiser Momentum 2, and they sound really good. You can customize the sound quality. The bass performance is good, the vocals are really clear, and the treble is also really good. So it's a well balanced earphones. That's what we feel. Now call quality, as I said before, it's again exceptional performance. Now as I said before, there is also smart pause available. That means here we have a sensor. So as soon as you remove from the ears, the volume, or rather it stops playing the music. So that's another useful feature. So you get really good features with this. Now the active noise cancellation, that's one thing which is available on this. Many of the true wireless earphones do not have, but at this price segment you do get ANC, and the ANC is kind of really good. If for example, if you are listening to songs using ANC, it actually filters out the kind of hustling noises like the noise of the AC or wind noise. All those things it filters out perfectly well. Now somebody is speaking at the next room, that you can actually a bit of that noise is definitely heard. It's not complete noise cancellation, but a bit of that noise is heard. But then the active noise cancellation works really well. The seal is really good. Once you insert this into your ear, the seal, the total seal it provides is really good. That's why the active noise cancellation works really well. That's why the design is also like this. So that way the ANC works really good. So you can basically customize it using the app which we showed right now, and how to enable ANC, that can be configured here. So ANC works really good. So you get good noise cancellation whenever you're listening to songs. So it filters out all the unwanted noises. So that's something which is really good. Now charging time, this is actually supporting 7 hours of playback with single charge, and you can charge up to 4 times using this. So total what the company claims is 28 hours of music playback. But in real time we did not get 7 hours. We got somewhere like 5 to 5.5 hours is what an average user can get. That's what we got. When you are listening with ANC. If you turn off the ANC, you might get a bit more, but then if you are buying ANC enabled earphones, you do want to hear with ANC enabled, and you can get around 5.5 hours. So on average, including the case, you can get around 20 to 22 hours. That's what we feel. 28 is definitely not really possible, but then those are like ideal conditions. So anything about 20 should be possible on the Momentum true wireless earphones. Now another thing is that 10 minutes of charging will get you 1.5 hours of playback. That's another good thing of it. Now latency is also really well maintained, and you don't see any lag when using these earphones, especially when you're listening to high resolution audio or video on YouTube or other streaming platforms. There is no latency, literally no latency. It's very low, and it's really good in terms of the latency performance as well. So that was the detailed review of the Momentum 2 True Wireless earphones from Sennheiser. It's available in India. We'll share the link in the description of this video. This is available on Amazon. So if you're looking for an all-round performance in terms of sound quality, active noise cancellation, comfort, good features being offered, and great sound quality, then the Sennheiser Momentum True Wireless 2 earphones are really good. So that's it for this video. This is Nirmal signing off. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.